back. So welcome to another live tutorial. Thank you for joining in today for another live tutorial. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make scrunchies. Very simple. You can crochet this under 20 minutes. There are different ways or various ways people do scrunchies, and this is great as a gift as well. And before I get right into the video, do not forget to visit my channel. Check my channel out at Maltida Crochet, and all my social media pages. I post content every Tuesday and Friday, different crochet projects, and on Wednesdays like this, I go live, sharing with you different exciting, simple, easy crochet projects. So today, this one is for my girlies. We can, this is a very quick one to have a scrunchie. You want to make this for your daughter, for a friend. This one is really a good one. And before, I'm going to be using those two colors for this, so you can see like this blue, sky blue, and this deep brown. It's like chocolate mocha brown. Okay, now moving on. If you're joining in new, you're watching the replay or you're watching live, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, share my video. Thank you. Now for this scrunchies, as I said, there are different ways to make scrunchies, but I'm going to be showing you just only one way, and I'm going to be slow as possible and detailed tutorial. It's going to be a detailed tutorial. I'm going to take my time to explain how to do this. So you can just grab your yarn, whatever yarn you're using. This is a Meek cotton yarn. So I'm using a Meek cotton yarn for this. Wait for projects. And you can use any type of yarn. I was explaining that about the yarn. You can use any type of yarn you prefer. I'm using a 4mm. And now, sorry, I'm using the hook is 4mm, sorry. The yarn, you can use acrylic, but I'm using a Meek cotton yarn for this project. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how to crochet a scrunchie, a very easy one. Down, you're going to need the darning needle, scissors, you need some scissors, and you need to get something like this elastic band. You need an elastic band like this, so you can use in different colors. Whatever color you have, just grab it and let us crochet together. It's going to be a very fun one today. So these are the materials that you need for this project. So to start, do not forget to share, subscribe to my channel, give my video a big thumbs up, give this video a big thumbs up, and let's start. You need this and your yarn, grab your crochet hook, and let us start. Give this video a big thumbs up. So now I'm gonna set this aside. I'm going to be working with this yarn, and I'm going to be working with this yarn, the blue one first. And a very quick tip, crochet tip, a quick tip. If you're working with your yarn, so it makes your work much easier, so you don't have a lot of tangle yarns, and you don't your yarn comes out easily. You do not need to start here. Don't lose your yarn from here. You take the yarn from inside you unravel from inside. It makes your work much easier when you're pulling out the yarn. You can see it's easier this way. So I'm using this. So whatever yarn you have, you can just grab and use. And let's start this tutorial. Now, to start, I'm going to grab the yarn and tie a knot around the elastic band, like that. My hook, insert in, I'm going to insert my hook right in the middle of the elastic band, grab, no, sorry, pull my yarn and do a, that's more like a chain one. But now we're going to, but the stitch actually is going to be a single crochet stitch throughout, all around. We have to do it so that the single crochet stitch is tightly squeezed in around this elastic band. There should be no space. And what I'm saying is I'll go in there, grab my yarn, pull through. I have 2 loops, pull through. And if you're new to crochet, I have a video on how to crochet basic crochet stitches, like single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet. But this tutorial is going to be simple because I'm going to be using a single crochet and a double crochet stitch throughout. So this is the stitch that you need to know. So single crochet is you go, pull through, pull the yarn, you have 2 loops, pull through the 2 loops, the same again, pull over, yarn over, pull through 2, go under the band, pull up a loop, you have 2 loops, pull through. So that's, now you might be asking how many numbers of single crochet, but there's not going to be any number of single crochet for this. I'm just going to crochet until I fill up the elastic band. So there is no number specifically for this. So filling up, single crochet stitch all around. So once you do that, you just pull that. So you pull up, you pull together your stitches so that you do not have any space. We don't want to have something like this, so we're going to pull that later. I need to do a few more stitches of single crochet. So now I have a few of them. So what I'm going to do is pull this, pull. We need to cover up the gap, the gap. We are going to wrap this up in a way that this elastic band is not showing. So continuing with the single crochet stitch around the band. Okay, and you can use any color that you want for this project. So I'm just trying to unravel a lot of yarn. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Okay. So we're making sure that this black elastic is not showing, so we fill up that gap tightly. That's why we do not have a specific numbers of single crochet stitches. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay, so you can see this black gap here. So I pull again, I pull my yarn to cover up that. Yeah. And if you're joining in new, you're welcome. I'm crocheting a scrunchie. I'm sharing with you how to crochet a scrunchie. Very easy, simple, straightforward. Now it looks like I'm almost done, but I need to pull that. Yeah, I need to pull. So I'm going to continue, but I'm almost done with covering up the elastic band already. So it looks like I'm almost done, yeah? I'm just going to pull to see if there's going to be any little space left. So there's this little space left. So let's do that. All right. You can see I am done. So now I'm going to find the first single crochet on this stitch. If you're joining in new, you're welcome. Please do not forget to give my video a big thumbs up. Thank you. Lady Crochet hi, you're welcome. Do not forget to give my video a big thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to my channel. So I'm making a scrunchie today, sorry. So I'm making the scrunchie. So now moving on, I'm going to do a slip stitch right into the first full single crochet, and I'm going to do a slip stitch. Beautiful. And I've wrapped it around so there is no space, so you can't see the elastic anymore. So you have to do it like this so that you can find the elastic, so you cover up the elastic well. Moving on to the next round. So I'm going to do a chain 2 now into the same stitch, I'm going to do 3 double crochets there. And this is the top double crochet. So the chain to count as a stitch, the chain to count as a stitch, so it's a double crochet stitch, 3 double crochet, and then we have 4 double crochets together in the same stitch. So what I'm going to be doing henceforth is into every stitch 4 double crochets. Now it's going to be more like it's a ruffle scrunchie. Now into the same space 4 double crochets, into the same space 4, into the next stitch, sorry, into the stitch, not into the space, into the stitch. I'm doing 4 double crochet into each stitch. So that's 2, 3, and 4. So I want this scrunchie to have this full beautiful look. So this is the reason why I'm doing 4 double crochets into one stitch. So 4 double crochets into one stitch. So that's the second one. Into the next stitch 4 double crochets. Now you will notice that your work will start curling up like this. And now this is okay, it's normal, there's nothing going on. It should curl up like this. It should be like this. Moving on, 4 doubles into the next stitch. Into the next stitch 4. You need to concentrate on this one, huh? Because you need to see how many stitches you have in how many double crochets you have done. So you need to be mindful, counting how many doubles in a stitch, so you do not forget the amount of stitches you should do. So you need to concentrate. Yes, there's one more. So I'm going to continue round into every stitch. Into every stitch 4 double crochets. Into the next stitch 4 double crochets. Okay, to the next stitch. Okay. There are other ways to do this. You don't have to, if you do not want to have a lot of ruffles like this, there are other ways. And what to do is to you can just do a simple half double crochet stitch all around, like two half double crochet into each stitch. That means you do not want it to be too full, but for this one it's going to be full. Okay, one sec, I'm going to unravel my yarn. You're welcome to Maltida Crochet. So I'm teaching, or I'm sharing with you today how to do a scrunchie. leave a like if you're enjoying this tutorial. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. You can check my channel out for other crochet content. You can leave a comment in the comment section. Okay, so I'm moving on. So I need to unravel a lot of yarn, so I do not always have to pull. Now I have 3 there, so I need to do the last double crochet. Moving on. And it can seem a lot. It seems like it's a lot, right? But it's worth it. It's worth it. The final look worth it. So 4 double crochets into every stitch. Okay. So your scrunchie is going to look like this. can see it's coming out really beautiful. So we're just going to go ahead and complete the rest, and that is doing the crochet into every stitch, 4 double crochets. So you can see it comes out beautiful. So this is the last stitch now, the last stitch. So I'm going to put one double crochet into the last stitch. I'm almost done. Yeah, I'm going to do a slip stitch into the first double crochet here. And you can see the scrunchie is so beautiful. So I'm just going to grab my scissors and just trim off and just cut off any yarn poking out like that. Any yarn that is poking out, I'm just going to use that to, so as you can see, this is really cute. Now, can I go another round? Yes. There's going to be another round. If you want yours to be more full, you can just go one more round, and that is going to be but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do one more round, but I'm going to be using this brown mocha color. So sorry about that. So now I'm going to finish off this color, chain one, and fasten off. Okay, drop the yarn and weave in my ends. So it's important that I do this to weave in the ends. Sorry. So okay, I'm just gonna grab my scissors and cut off that part so I can have this yarn fit into the needle easily. And sometimes this can be a struggle sometimes. You just need to go in easily. Why? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, and that's done. I'm going to weave this in. I'm going to hide like that. So I'm going to hide this behind the stitches here. So we go into stitch. Okay. Pull that through. Okay. I'm going to have to do that again. Of this yarn, I'm going to grab my scissors and cut that one off. So neatly done. Now you notice there's this yarn here where I started. I'm going to hide this one as well. It's important to, and if you do not have a darning needle, you can always use a smaller hook, crochet hook to, okay, trying to have that one more time. Okay, Now, grabbing the next color, I'm going to use the brown. Now, again, I'm going to be working from within. I'm going to be pulling. Oh, yeah, there's a tail. So I found that one. Found the tail, and it's time to do the next round. Do not forget to share, subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up. Give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you. Now for the next color. So you can start anywhere. Anywhere, you can start anywhere. But this, I'm lucky I can spot the stitch where I finished my slip stitch. This is where I slip stitch. So, but you can start from anywhere. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Chain one. Yeah. Into the next stitch. So this is the next stitch. Chain one. Into the next stitch. Sorry, I said chain one. One single crochet. Oh god. One single crochet. So it's a one single crochet into every stitch. Into every stitch. One single. When I'm making something like this, I always like to use colors that are very abstract or construct to, sorry, the colors that are construct to each other, so we get that pop of color. But now if you do not have another color for these, for the border of this, you can just go ahead and do with the same color. It will look much more better if you do with a different color. So one single crochet into every stitch, one single into every stitch. So I'm going to unravel the yarn. So I have a lot of yarn to work with. As you can see, the color is really popping on the blue, really beautiful. So I'm just going to continue with the single crochet into every stitch until the end. So now I'm at the hand. This is the last stitch. I'm going to do one single crochet here, and as you can see, I am almost done. I am almost done, and this comes out beautiful. It came out beautiful. So this is a great gift for your friends, family, your kids, for yourself. Do this you can crochet under 20 minutes. If you are, if even if you're a beginner, this is not too much for you. It's really simple, easy. Now I'm going to find the first single crochet. I'm going to do a slip stitch, chain one, and fasten off. As you can see, this is great. This is so beautiful. Now I'm going to get, weave in this extra yarn. Insert my yarn into the darning needle. Okay, I'll have to try that another way. And now I'm going to insert. This can be really hard sometimes to do if your yarn is so thick and it can fit into the needle eye. Now I'm going to hide this, and this should not be so difficult to do. Just grab, sorry, yeah, so okay, so I'm going to just grab my scissors and cut this one off. Yeah, and now I'm done. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Do not forget to give my video a big thumbs up if you're watching live or you're watching the replay. So I've come to the end. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you, and see you in the next one.